Ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
if you don't know who I
wasn't
am,
mad, but
hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am, I'm one half of the Dynamic Duo. Right now, we rock on the triple threat. But if you need to know more, let me tell you, I'm the host, JUSDYS Functionals World. Let's go.
I'm Big Hawk.
I'm your boy said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. And before we get started, we want to say big shout out to the homie Big Tony. Big shout out to the homie Big Tony. You know what I'm saying? AKA Big Tune. You know what I'm saying? Changed his life around. You know, gave his life to God and all that good stuff. So that's what's up. I think that's a pretty dope thing. Big shout out to the homie Big Tony. Nice. That being said, what we talking about tonight?
We talking about part two of it always be your own people.
Your own people.
Part two. It
Part
be your
two.
own people. Yeah, y'all. This is what we talking about tonight. Y'all remember the last conversation went pretty well, so we're gonna just pick it up from there and we're just gonna keep it going. You know, y'all know as usual, we gotta send out our invite, so give us a couple minutes. Won't take long, and we're gonna get right to it. Matter of fact, he gonna send his out and I'm gonna talk,
Okay.
and then we gonna switch it on up.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
First, we want to know how's everybody doing on this fine Monday.
Great.
I know how that goes.
Great.
You know, it's just one of them things. Coming off the weekend, man, a lot of times you be like, damn, I wish I had another day. For me, literally, that's how I felt this weekend. I wish I had another day. My foot been bothering me. I'm like, I need one more day. If I can just give me one more day. But it's okay. No excuses. You thug it out. You go to work. You get your bread. Get your pay. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been mad if that one day pay would have been. Well, I had some hours I could have used. I could have used some hours. But fuck that. I went to work anyway. Got my money. So that's what it's about, though, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I hit the wrong thing. So we definitely hope that everybody had a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tuning in to us. You know, and big shout out to everybody who went to the Magic City Classic. Big shout out to all my classmates from Fairfield High School, class of '97. I've seen quite a few of them. I've seen the band director who's now who's been the band director at the college I went to. So big shout out to Carlton Wright. I had an amazing time this weekend, y'all. Yeah, so big shout out to everybody at the Magic City Classic 2025.
What time did the game start?
Game started at 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2:30, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Had a good time, man, down there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for you, man. I was like, damn, well,
Yeah, I wish you would
He went to the laundromat. That's why I say we're gone. He left.
yeah,
I had asked
called.
him. Yeah, he did call.
I called, yeah. So you were gone. I was like, all right.
Shit, I wish you'd have called me. I took my clothes out the machine.
Man, hey, you would have had a good time down there too, man. I'm telling you, people everywhere.
Oh, I bet it was women of the Lord.
I mean, yeah, but the food vendors, man, I be loving the food vendors. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Yeah, some of that, the dude with the purple on that sell the barbecue. They've been doing it for 40 years.
It was a bunch of people selling barbecue. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But this dude was on the news. He was on the news. That's why I asked.
Okay.
He was on the news. He's been down there for 40 years doing that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Didn't know that. I mean, it was just so many people, so many police down there, though. They had every side street blocked off. All of them.
Yeah, they did.
They were charging $50 to park and leave the field parking lot. The parking lots around the people were charging 40 and 45. I'm like, no. One dude was talking to me, and his competition was running him down. Nah, bro, you don't want to park with him. He ain't got nobody watching his stuff. Man, come, I got you, man. Come, you park right in front of my house, man. We got cameras and everything. I'm like, for real? He's like, how much he charging you? I said, man, he charging 20. Man, I got you, man. 15, I got you. For real? Yeah. I was like, all right, bet. Where you at? He said, man, let me jump in with you. All right, bet. Come on. He hopped in with me. You know, I got that thing on my lap over here in my pocket, though. Of course. Like, with my hand on it, just in case he on some,
because they be on bull.
They be on that bull. But he was a cool dude, man. Super. So big shout out to Big Bro. I can't think of his name right now. He told me his name, but appreciate you, bro. He gave me a fire-ass spot, literally in front of his house, in front of the bedroom. And you see the camera right there. I said, he wasn't lying.
Okay.
He had cones set up and everything. I'm like, bro, the truth with it.
How far you had to walk?
Literally, bro, I walked down the street, made a left,
Okay.
and Legion Field parking lot was right there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you know where I'm on Greymont and
Are you on Greymont?
7th.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you.
right there. You know what I'm saying? With them like them little project type buildings.
Almost start.
Yeah, right there, bro. So great parking, bro. I'm like, yep, that's what I'm talking about. So shout out to bro. He hooked me up on the parking. I ain't gonna lie, he hooked me up.
That sound like a hookup.
Yeah,
Hookup.
he did. He hooked me up on
Did
that
you get a
parking.
chance to watch the Cash Money?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you think won? Because I was saying they won at the same time. They won at the same time. They weren't out at the same time.
I mean,
When Master P No Limit came out, it was like 97, 96 when Tupac died. That's when they got big when Tupac died.
oh, you saying they wasn't out? Well,
Cash Money didn't come out until fucking 99, 2000.
nah, they were both out at the same time. Come on, bro. There's no way these two labels couldn't be out at the same time.
They just weren't though. Like Cash Money didn't have the buzz that it had because Cash Money, when Juvenile came up, he said, "I'm doing this for the 99, 2000."
Right.
That's when he was out. No Limit had already started to die down in 2000. That's when they got Snoop.
But I'm saying, both of them was out at that time, though. You saying they wasn't out at the same time? They was out at the same time.
One was making fight music, and one was making dance music.
Okay, but they both was out at the same time.
Okay.
Were they not?
A couple years apart, but I guess it's the same era.
If your runs go from hypothetically 1996 to 2008,
okay,
and my run go from 1998 to 2008, are we not out at the same time?
True.
It's so many years that we both are out putting out music.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? And I agree, one put out different type of music than the other, but
yeah,
it was not at the same time.
It was just funny when Birdman did Number One Stunner, and he was like, "I'm the one that started this gold mouth, tattoos in the face." So California niggas been doing that, but okay, we'll give it to you for the South,
right?
But then Master P came on right behind and said, "Yeah, you started that."
It didn't play
but I started
it. Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah, they was out of two different times to me."
They was out at the same time.
Because I remember in high school listening to a lot of Master P shit because he was dropping CDs every fucking 2 weeks and shit.
No Limit was
like every 2 weeks there was a new artist. I'm like, damn, like this thing ain't gonna never run out, is it?
Ever. It's really that 1 year where they dropped 22 albums. 22 albums in 1 year. But that's how he solidified No Limit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He only had, when you think about No Limit, they had 4 major artists pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
X, Silk, C Murder,
and Mystical.
And P, well, 5.
Well, P and 5, right.
And then they had Snoop later on.
Yeah, later on, right. So those 4 were the main artists. Snoop came later on.
Yeah.
But everybody else, you know,
Magic,
it was a result of those artists.
Right.
Magic, Fiend, Servo,
Mercedes,
all of them, right. They were just,
there was another chick too. I don't remember the one who did the Candy song. The remix to Candy. They had, Master P had a remix to Candy.
Oh, they had a remix on a lot of shit, yeah.
But they had a girl singing it.
Ain't no telling.
But it wasn't Mercedes, it was somebody else. It don't matter.
It could have been anybody, honestly. Yeah,
I don't know. When I heard both of them side by side, I was like, to me, it felt like they was in 2 different eras. Because one had a different type of flow. And another, I mean, you're right, they probably was out because Master P mentioned Cash Money at times, and Cash Money mentioned Master P. So yeah, they had to be out at the same time.
They was out. They time frame overlapped.
Okay,
overlapped.
We'll say that. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of both of them. I think it was Juvie. Juvie did great. Mia X did great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the stars.
He was still rapping over his voice.
Yeah.
I was disappointed about that.
Silk chasing the beat as usual, or the beat chasing him, however you want to say it.
He sounded
awful. And
I did not know that he sounded that bad because I was like, I used to like Silk better than all the rest of them.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. I wouldn't have thought that.
That was the one that I related to.
Okay.
Because I really didn't relate to P. I mean, P said some shit, but I didn't relate to P. And then C Murder was talking that Crip shit, so you know I didn't relate to that shit at all.
Right. Silk was just on. He was all over the place, but the thing was, the hit songs were his. He had a lot of hit songs.
He did, yeah.
But he would have Mystical in the front, and then him somewhere in the middle, and then other artists. But it was Silk song. But to me, he was not a good artist. It's just
I get you.
because he wasn't on beat. But that was his style.
That was his style.
And he stuck to it. So you got to give him props for that, for sticking to his style. And he like, man, hey, this is what I do. Love it or hate it, this is what I do. So
he did do that.
Yeah. But
he never changed with naysay.
Never changed, bro. He didn't care who said what. And P always backed him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to give it up for that.
Lost weight.
Yeah. And she beat cancer too.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I seen it. I was like, oh, snap. Okay. I always been a fan of Mia X.
Yeah.
I like Mia X.
She was dope. She was dope.
Yeah.
She was Gangsta Boo though.
Yes. Before Gangsta Boo. Absolutely.
Yeah, she was Gangsta Boo though before Gangsta Boo. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. All the way. But yeah, I did watch it. Me and my wife watched it. We talked about it, and it was pretty cool, y'all. Y'all, we just going sending out the invites. Y'all know how we do. We about to get this conversation started, so y'all be sure to stick with us. We know y'all seen the verses too, so y'all let us know what y'all think about the verses. Now, Baby did go off on Turk. That was so funny to me. It was so funny.
Right.
He called him, because they always got him and Turk got beef forever. You know what I'm saying? Not real beef, but he don't like that. He can't just little boy Turk. You know what I'm saying? Turk be the one.
Yeah.
But see, that's why Wayne wasn't there. Because Wayne always got Turk back. Always. Yeah. So he like, if Turk not there, I'm not there.
He couldn't little boy BG either.
He couldn't, hell no. But
and Juvie left and came back a couple of times.
BG is more in line with, all right, let's get this money.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially now.
Yeah, especially now. Let's get this money.
Right.
Juvie, like I said, he know he can't play with Juvie because Juvie is the oldest one out of everybody who was signed to him.
Yeah,
so
Juvie was doing Juvie before,
Wayne was always going to be the star. You know what I'm saying?
They played one of his songs, which I didn't understand why.
They played one of whose songs?
Wayne. They played the Carter, I think.
They probably did.
But I mean, Manny Fresh was singing on or rapping on it because he was doing Go. That's what it was. Go DJ.
Go DJ.
Yeah, that's the one.
DJ.
Yeah.
Go DJ.
All right. So we're back. We have a couple people in the building.
All right, go ahead and read them comments.
All right, PTSD. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Morg in the house.
Morg, what's up, moderator?
Annie's in the building.
Annie in the building.
I've been waiting to make a suggestion for lives, if you don't mind. I'm curious to know if anyone else agrees. Is it cool to say it? Go ahead, say it. Say it. PSD, absolutely. PSD when you used to be the side-by-side facing the camera in a room, it felt way more personal and was easier for people to engage in the convo. Would y'all be opposed to going back to that? No, no, we would not.
We are not opposed to going back to that.
No, we would not be opposed to going back to that. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll make it happen real soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if anyone else agrees, but personally, that's what I noticed. Okay. Agree with you more. Okay, PSD say he agree. Good evening, fellas. Good evening, everyone in the chat. Good evening, Dashi.
Appreciate y'all for letting us know that.
Thanks, PSD. I think it could be cool for them to maybe go out with a microphone and ask people questions on topics or videos separate from the lives, though. We got you. We can do that too. Matter of fact, I got a harness that I could. Never mind. I'm gonna do that. I got y'all.
Right.
Hey, Dashi, good to see you.
Dashi,
didn't stop it. Both groups were out saying, "Okay, PSD, I'm sorry." It just felt like a different era to me. I remember we were what was it, regulating? I remember we were regulating, and then I remember motherfuckers. But I've never been a big Cash Money fan, so maybe that's what it was. I liked it. I liked the Wayne. The Block is Hot. I liked that Wayne because we were around the same age. He was a couple years younger than us. And the shit BG was talking about wasn't always shit that related to me. And the shit Julie was talking about, unless it was women, didn't relate to me either. And Turk, I don't even know what Turk was ever on. Turk was a different breed altogether. Like right now, I feel like we're watching a conversation, not like we're part of it. We're finna bring you in, Morg. We're finna bring you in. Morg agreed. What's up, Delta? In the building, No Limit won, but technically Cash Money had more hits. Yep, I can say that. Thank you so much. No problem, Morg. We aim to please. So with that being said, are you ready?
Always.
Are you ready?
Very ready. Try to get ready.
Okay. We're ready then.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. All right. So Last Wednesday, I'm gonna got my days confused. Last Wednesday we talked about it always be your own people. The call-in number, please, Annie. Crab Music. What's going on? Also, y'all know I hate the occasional screaming children.
Yeah.
Ah,
That do be happening. That do be happening sometimes. You might have the occasional screaming child in the back.
okay.
They don't want to be here.
Or don't want to eat or whatever the case. It be your own people. And if you can you please put the call-in number? But yeah, what do y'all think about that? Last Wednesday we talked about it. It be your own people that steer you wrong, do you bad, go behind your back, try to sneak dish you.
See, oh, there it goes. See, there it goes. Oh, you missed it. But the nigga did just like this.
You're
Yeah.
so. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all feel like y'all own people sabotage y'all, or do y'all feel like it be spontaneous stuff that just happens and occur, and it seems to occur that it came from someone that you know or close to? Babies aren't allowed to have opinions. Hush up, kiddo. Ha ha. And there go the call-in number. Thank you very much, Annie. Annie, what do you think about that? Do you feel like you've been done more wrong by people you trusted and gave to, or do you feel like people that you have involved in your life have done you work? Do y'all feel like people that are closer to you, whether relationship, friendship, related to, have done you more wrong than the people that, let's say, that you just meet on the streets? Let's start with you, Unc. How do you feel about that?
I think it's your own kind.
Why though? Why do you feel that way?
A lot of people don't want to see you progress or do anything that if you're doing something better than them, they're gonna try to hold you down.
So it's the crab in the bucket mentality.
Definitely.
Pretty much. So you got the big crabs grabbing the little crabs, and if you can't make it out the bottom before you get to the top, they just gonna pull you back down.
Just like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. So it definitely be your own people. And a lot of times people don't want to see you do good because they're not doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, the crab in the barrel mentality is real. And people will smile in your face. You know what I'm saying? They will be like, act like they happy for you. You tell them some good news and shit like that or whatever.
Just like if you say, yo, man, I'm gonna try to get out the hood, or I'm gonna give me a new car. Man, I got a new job. Congratulations. I'm glad you're trying to do better for yourself.
Right.
But you got the ones that, oh man, I don't know why you wouldn't have bought a Hyundai. Maybe that's all he could afford.
True.
Right. And it don't matter as long as it's a new whip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's new.
It's new to him. It
Right.
ain't got to be a brand new right off the showroom, but it's new.
I agree with that. I mean,
All right. We got a few comments. I mean,
all right, come on with it.
both on my end, but mostly people I know. That's what Crab Music said. And he said, most definitely people close to me have done me wrong more than strangers.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Yep.
Mark says, I think it feels more wrong because
Chris,
you
what's
have
up?
more trust
My
in
mom,
someone
what's up? Lady Stoker in the
close
building.
to
We
you.
see
So
you.
when they break the trust, obviously it hurts more. You weren't expecting that. You're still cautious with strangers. Delta says, as long as you got transportation. That's true. Comment on what you were saying about the car.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. And we hope that y'all remember this conversation from a couple weeks ago. Last week. Last week.
Yep.
It be your own people.
Be your own kind.
A lot of times, not to get morbid, you know what I'm saying, on y'all, but the police say most people get killed by somebody they know.
That's true.
It be your own people.
Because sometimes they're the only people that can get to you.
Right. Them the ones who can get close enough to you to do it. We see in all the movies, it's normally somebody on the inside of the crew who flipped,
Yep.
who took a bribe,
Yep.
who got paid off, whatever the case may be, to turn the blind eye, to leave the
Scared to
back
go
door
to jail.
unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Right. Scared to go to jail, so they snitch. It be your own people a lot of times. And what's funny though,
Now,
eventually you normally can tell them, spot those people eventually. Just like in The Godfather, when he said he knew who it was, how he knew. You see what I'm saying? So
because he said things in motion a certain way.
right.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, if you know, the person that say this that's gonna be the person who snitched.
Right.
And then that dude came and said that. So a lot of times, yeah, it's your own people, and it's sad that it's like that though. It's sad. I wanna spin this though a little bit.
Okay.
I posted a video today, right? And this is like one of the ultimate examples of it be your own people.
Come on.
Ultimate example. A woman posted a video, several videos actually on TikTok, which I watch. Big shout out to TikTok. And in the titles of the video is "I don't want my sons dating black women." That's the title of the videos. I don't want my sons dating black women. And it's a black woman who posted this. So if that's not the ultimate, it be your own people. You see what I'm saying? Because here it is, a black woman is pushing for and trying to get other black people on her side to not date black women. And she gave a gazillion and one reasons why she feel like that, right? And she said stuff like, you know, they loud, they obnoxious, they unruly. And I agree with it, right? But no, I do. But
Okay,
I would
listen.
never say for black men not to marry black women or black women not to marry black men. I would never advocate for that,
Or
regardless of how I feel about how some of these young women and young men be acting. I would never advocate for that. I will always push black love. But sometimes it be your own people that cause divisiveness. I'm just saying.
Now, to jump to the other side of that, just a little bit, on a morbid point, I don't know if y'all know, maybe y'all should, maybe y'all don't, but the real 50 Cent, not the rapper, but the robber, was robbing cats and doing stuff to people, and couldn't nobody get to him. He went to hide out, and his man shot him in the back of the head, walking down the stairs. Big L, maybe y'all know him, maybe y'all don't. Another great rapper that, well, 50 Cent wasn't a rapper, but Big L was a great rapper, and he got done in by his brother-in-law, brother, uncle, something like that. But again, that was the only person that could be close enough to him that he would let his guard down enough for someone to do anything to him.
Right.
So in these scenarios where we're talking about it be your own people,
What's up,
we're
Erica
saying
from Pennsylvania?
sometimes
Appreciate
it
you
might
tuning
be
in.
who you
Podcast.
never think would cross you or do
What's
you
up,
dirty.
Facebook?
Would do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? And like Andy
Absolutely.
said, she's been done wrong by more people that she knows than strangers. Strangers really don't bother other people. I mean, every now and then, you know, you get that just wrong place, wrong time type thing. But nine out of 10 times when something happened to you, it's because somebody close to you did it. It's because like in domestic situations, it be the mom or the dad or boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
When the person be cheating,
Francis Ross, what's
when the
up?
person be cheating, it be
Thank you for tuning in.
the sister, the
From
mom, the
Pennsylvania.
brother,
Part of
the
Pennsylvania.
uncle. It be those people that's messing up your happiness right
Somebody from
next to
Pennsylvania.
you.
Erica from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So-
And Unc from Pennsylvania too, so he want to know what part of Pennsylvania.
Crab Music said not all black women are the same, but I agree with you. I mean, I would never tell any race to not date their own race, no matter how they act.
But-
Like I'm not gonna tell.
You're the only one saying that bullshit.
We are. There's a lot of discrepancies in a lot of races. Some people say don't date Muslims because they're too controlling. I'm not gonna tell you that because maybe the way that a Muslim man leads his wife is the way you want to be led. I'm not gonna say don't date an Afghan if you're Iran, Indian, Sudan, Pakistan. I'm not gonna tell you not to date those type of men, even though they're sexist. But if that's how you want to be in a relationship with, or you want a traditional relationship, your people are only going to accept the people that they believe are like them. They're not going to accept outsiders in your life. So, you know, with that being said, it's always going to be your own people.
But I just find it funny that you don't see other people saying that.
You don't.
Like you just said, you don't see Afghani men or Afghani women saying don't marry an Afghani man.
No,
See what I'm
they,
saying?
but
You don't
they
see-
speak out. They just don't say don't marry them.
That's what I'm saying. They may speak out, but you don't see them saying no, don't marry. You don't
Right.
see white men saying don't marry white
Right,
women
right.
or white. You see what I'm saying? But you will see this woman, a black woman, saying
She's not the
don't
first.
marry. I know that, but that's a problem. That's
Yeah,
the point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That the fact it be your own people. it be your own people that's saying this, and it's like, damn,
Trying to sabotage, right?
right? Like, why? And like I said, I agree with a lot of the points that she made about
I mean, she makes a lot of
these.
points.
But see, for me, I look at it like this: I got a young daughter who's in the age group of what she's talking about. You see what I'm saying? And my daughter don't.
Be mine too,
my daughter don't act, exactly right.
Yeah,
right. My
okay.
daughter don't act like the way she was talking about though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, what's gonna happen when let's say a male hears that, and now he like, damn, she make a good point.
Right.
Wait a minute. Not all black.
Now daughters are
exactly.
Okay.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
But you want to hear something crazy? I had a black woman tell me, because my daughter grew up around Caucasians, and that's who she chooses to date, because she has more in common with them.
Right.
Because that's who she's been around. That I'm not doing my part as a black dad to my black daughter.
Now it's funny you say that, because my daughter went to a all-white high school.
Okay.
All white. So she know how to relate to them, talk to them, get along with them, all of that. And then turn around and went to a HBCU college.
My daughter did not.
You see what I'm saying? So she has best of both worlds.
Right. She learned it from,
She learned it from being in high school, being in middle school too. You know what I'm saying? But she realized that she still get along because I kept in the hood.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't keep mine in the hood.
I mean, it was just
she wasn't here.
Right, and it was just because my dad still lived in the hood.
Right.
Stuff like that. So she embraced it. But like I said, you got to know how to play the game anyway. You need to learn how to get along with them.
Code switching.
Exactly. You got to know the things that they find interesting and things to talk about with them and learn how to play the game. But the lady was saying that these black women nowadays are loud, they're unruly, they're obnoxious, they're aggressive, they're this. And some of the things I agree with. I do, but it's not all the young women that's like that. So I don't think that she need to be pushing that.
Right.
And the fact that it's a woman and other women are going to listen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other women are naturally going to listen to her.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh, good now. You got it.
Okay, so Delta said, usually it'd be the opposite. Sisters want their sons to date another sister. Yes and no. It had to be around the time we just started the podcast. So I'm gonna say about 3 or 4 years ago. I remember a young lady saying she did not want her son to date black women.
Thank y'all for the light. Smashing that like button.
Similar things that this lady said, but she said it because she was like, black women of today are different than black women of yesterday, in the sense that these women have more opinions,
Smash that like button for us,
more anger, more frustration, more. I just want to use you for what's beneficial to me and get rid of the rest.
Right.
So I remember that conversation coming up years ago when we first started.
Yeah.
But I also remember a sister saying that she wanted her son. This is what it was. It was a little kid, and he was shooting his little dart gun. And she says, "Hey, honey," and he says, "Yes, mom." She said, "What you gonna do when your friends say you gotta find mama?" He's like, "What?" She said, "What you gonna do when your friends say you gotta find mama?" She said, "Okay, that's what you gonna do for me. That's what you gonna." Oh my God! Like you said, they raised these men to be their boyfriends.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that came up during the son's bins. So son husband, a son's bin, you know what I'm saying? Conversation. I remember that. And once again, to be your own people though, because you can't do that. Like, you don't even want young boys thinking about their mama in a sexual way. And I don't mean them doing something to their mama in a sexual way, but anybody. Like, why would you tell your son what you gonna do when your friends say I'm sexy as hell? What? Like, this young boy don't even want to think about his friends looking at his mama in that way, whether they do or not.
Right?
He don't want to face that. Because they may never say nothing to him about that.
Yeah, that's even worse than when a dude trying to holler at your sister.
Right.
You be like, "Oh man, your sister pretty nice."
And you like, hold on, don't like.
Yeah.
What you mean?
But then when the dude be like, "Man, your mama so fine."
Right. Yes. Like, hold on. Like, what you mean, bro? Why you looking at my mom?
Like, for real, like.
So it'd be your own people though. You see what I'm saying? I was talking to my homeboy about it. You know what I'm saying? Dash.
Okay.
And he has a daughter. You see what I'm saying? His daughter is younger than my daughter and your daughter.
Right.
So it may not necessarily fall to her, but he felt exactly what we were saying. You see what I'm saying? Because when you have young daughters, early 20s, that's the group of women that this lady was talking about. In that 20 range, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And she calling them all type of stuff, and my kids ain't gonna deal with that. And I raised my sons better than that, and blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, if you did, that's cool. But you don't have to announce that to the world,
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because now people gonna want to find your kids to see how fucking well these boys is. You see what I'm saying? Like they must be the shit.
They gotta be
Because you talking on them, they better than everybody else. Now you done put a target on their back and they don't even know about it.
Yep.
Because you all on Facebook downgrading women, black women, your own race, your own people. I don't be understanding it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way when you see a lot of these YNs, they want to just talk their shit and be everywhere toting guns and pistols and this and this and that. And it's like, y'all have no idea what y'all doing to the black race. Y'all make every young man look like this.
Yep. And feel no remorse or no respect for anybody older, younger,
Right. Yes.
Life in general, other than their own.
That's why I don't like them videos when people be like, oh, you know, be scared of the YNs or the YNs act like this. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all empowering them when y'all do that.
Encouraging that behavior.
Because ain't nobody think about them YNs.
Not really.
Nobody. Ain't nobody scared of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? But the more they see these videos and shit, the more they like, hell yeah. I ain't think about that play.
Oh,
I'm trying to do the podcast. You know what I'm talking about? But it's just like, fuck them. You know what I'm talking about? For real. And I ain't hating on them. Y'all do y'all thing, but the more they see these videos, the more they feel empowered.
the
The more they really believe. The more they really believe that people are afraid of them and stuff like that because they got a pistol. It's like everybody got a
pistol.
Well, they got a Draco or whatever the fuck it is that they barely can shoot. They got to shoot 30 rounds to hit somebody once or twice. But that's a whole nother story.
New sidebar.
Okay.
The California government has pushed down on Glock so bad that they will no longer be making models that can be modified by switches.
Good.
They're going to make new models called Model B.
Mm.
So all the gens 1, 2, 3, and 5,
Yeah.
17, 19, 20, whatever, all those, the whole gen 1 through 5,
Yeah.
they're not making them no more.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you have one, I just keep it. If you don't have one, you'll never get one again,
Right.
unless you buy one that's used. But yes, they're putting a
Smash that
stop
like
on
button
that.
for us, y'all, please. Y'all help me get to 1K on them likes. We
Just say that.
appreciate it.
Just say that.
What's up?
Just say that to sidebar. But yes, we are, and I've said this before, the most destructive race towards ourselves.
Towards
than
ourselves.
any other race.
Yes.
Um,
And let me say this real quick why you say that. A lot of it is through manipulation. We've been manipulated. How would that be? To hate ourselves. I was just telling somebody this today. Once again, I believe it was Dashi. They manipulated our young women.
Mm-hmm.
Not want to date the young men.
Mm-hmm.
You hear so many women, young girls say they don't want to have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see what I'm saying? And when you think about it, that is a population control tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Because we meaning our women are the ones saying this. No other race of women is saying that they're continuing to have kids. Our women are saying they don't want to have kids no more. They don't want to get married. You see what I'm saying? That's mistake. I just want to let y'all know that's not by mistake. It's not coincidence.
No.
They put this whole independent agenda to them. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that the most strongest, powerful thing is black love, black unity. So what they gonna do? They're gonna break that shit up. And how they gonna do it? Going through the women. Going through the women, because they understand that it only takes 1 or 2 very influential women, and then the rest of them gonna follow.
Yep.
There's a thing called the worship gene.
Yep.
The worship gene. You
Turn
get
that
one
shit
to
off.
worship, and then the next one gonna come, the next one. That's why churches are filled with women. So it's the same thing when you
Mostly,
get one woman. 85%, 90%
Right.
is women. So it's the same thing when you have one feminist woman. Now the next woman gonna catch on, the next woman gonna catch on, the next woman gonna catch on. And you see what I'm
It's spread
saying?
like
They going
wildfire.
through our women for the population control. It used to be the men with incarceration, stop and frisk, and outright unalive. Now they said, hold on, we got a way more effective tactic. Go through the women.
Make them not want to.
Right. And this is just what they are doing. And I'm sorry, and it's working. Because you hear more women than ever saying they don't want to have kids. If we're not having kids, y'all, where the next generation coming from? And once again, our women are the ones saying this.
Yep.
Not Hispanic, not Asian, not white, not Italian, not nothing. I'm just saying, y'all. So think about that.
All right, couple comments. Delta said it's all based on how you rearing your child.
Absolutely.
PSB said, gotta go, fellas. Wifey got the dinner ready. Hey, hope it's good. Appreciate you tuning in.
Appreciate you tuning in, bro.
Annie said, shaking my head, that's just wrong for a mama to be thinking like that. You're supposed to be a mother to your child,
Now
not
look it up on
equals.
YouTube. I mean, on TikTok, y'all.
Delta said, preach said.
Hey, hold my Bible. You know what I'm talking about? I got you. Faith, what's up? Faith, appreciate you tuning in. Fernando Torres,
But
what's
yes,
up? And Willie Mae, appreciate you tuning in too.
from the backdooring of each other,
Mm-hmm.
and the killing part is the woes that Black people face. And I hate to go here. I hate this. The woes that we face got started way back before slavery, when the first group decided to capture the other tribe and sell that tribe to the foreigner just so they can land and their women, I guess, was the first time that we backdoor one another. And it's been going on ever since. Trickle down, different ways, but still going on ever since.
And yeah, tribes did sell each other. Once one tribe conquered another tribe, they did sell them. And you're right about that. Yeah, it was definitely slavery, I guess you would call it, amongst ourselves. Absolutely, that is true. You seen it in the movie The Woman King.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, and stuff like that. And it was a lucrative business and stuff like that. Also, though, slavery from the Western world wasn't what they knew slavery to be. So slavery to them was more of the term indentured servitude. That was more of what they considered slavery to be. So when the colonizers would come and say, hey, I want to buy slaves, they thought it was the same type of slavery that they were talking about. Like if me and Unc talk about slavery, man, we understood slavery to be one thing.
Right.
Well, these folks came in and said, we want to buy your slaves. We're like, oh, hell yeah, because we're thinking that they meant slavery the same way we mean slavery.
Right.
And now it's a whole different ball game. Is it right? No. Nonetheless, it's still wrong. But I'm saying, if you knew what you were selling your people into, and that was just one part of it.
That was the one part.
One part of it. But we also know what the main part of it was, and we also know that we were here already.
But fast forward, 2025. We have YNs, we have ratchetness, we have a whole culture that influences the world. Everybody wants a piece of it, but nobody wants the bad part. Everybody wants to be an N.
Absolutely.
Until you got to go through what N's go through.
Absolutely.
And going through it, every N or YN or GN or whatever kind of N you want to be, they find ways to benefit themselves while putting the other part down. And they take advantage of that all the time. As far as we can go from Alpo snitching on everybody in DC. A criminal snitching on other criminals is not gangster. That's not anything. You know, that's breaking rules to a thing that you decided to do. So telling on a criminal when you are a criminal only benefits the criminal they're told. They shouldn't benefit at all. You're a criminal. You should still get punished like criminals. Anywho, it goes as far as that to as little as, hey man, I know your girl, blah, 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 and a good woman. She, blah, 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 blah. Now you put doubt in his head for a girl or a woman, and then you got another woman saying, don't date these women because they blah, 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 blah. And you put another seed of deceit. Why do we keep spewing these seeds of deceit through our own people?
Good point. Yeah, that's a good point right there, y'all. See, and this is why we had to come back for a part 2. Because this is one of those conversations that can keep going on and keep stretching, you know what I'm saying, further and further, because there's so many different angles when it comes to it's your own people. Even when you be successful, it can be your own people. You see what I'm saying? Who can make you successful, who can help you, who can say, hey, bro, you know, I know you like to do music, man. I know a dude who owns a club. You know what I'm saying? Or I know somebody who knows somebody. Like that type of thing. It can be your own people who help you. Now, most of the time when you hear it's your own people, it's something negative.
It is.
Just being honest, it's something negative. You know, like you said, somebody in the backstab you, snitched on you, set you up, backdoored you, whatever the case may be, most of the time. And but you do have that rare occasion where people work together, you know, and it be your own people who helped you come up.
Right.
It's funny. We in a Hispanic restaurant right now. They always help each other. It be their own people who help them get on their own feet because they'll live 8 in the house. And then, and then one at a time, they all leave. One at a time first. Okay, this person gonna leave first to get a crib. Then this person gonna leave. You see what I'm saying? Because they all helping each other.
And then they bring more people back in.
And then they bring more people back in and start over with a new 12. You see what I'm saying? And it be your own people who will help you out. Absolutely. But that's how it should be.
The most loyal, and this is crazy, the most loyal part
Nikki, what's up? How you
of
doing?
our people.
Rosie, how you doing? Nicole, what's up?
Y'all not gonna like this, but the most loyal part of our people are fiends, addicts, and crackheads. And I know what y'all thinking, like, how are they loyal? They loyal to each other. They loyal to that dealer. They're loyal to the other addicts. Don't nobody try to beat nobody out that dime. Don't nobody try to beat nobody out that bag. Most loyal of us. Everybody else is going for opportunity, trying to make more money, trying to get more exposure, trying to take your man, trying to take your woman, whatever. So pissed off, they unaliving their baby mamas and their children because they don't want the secret that they got this person pregnant or whatever the case may be. It gets treacherous and very, very negative. Recently, a young lady lost her life and she was supposed to be connected to a rapper. It always be rappers. But she was connected to a rapper, and for 7 years she's been holding it down and not telling nobody who this child belonged to. And not expressing who the baby daddy was. But as soon as some text message went out, but the police ain't letting, they're not telling who the text message was to.
Xavier, what's up?
So they think this person supposedly committed unaliving by falling asleep in the garage. Falling asleep in the garage while the car was running in the carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide off them. But they think somebody that they were linked to had it done to them because they were finna release who this person was, who the person they've been hiding for 7 years is.
Wow.
Be your own people.
Be your own people, honestly, and that's how it goes. It's sad that it's like that. It really is. It's really sad that it's like that. Can it change? I think it can change, but it takes a lot. It takes a whole lot for this mentality that we have. And once again, y'all, this ain't our own doing. It's not our own doing, y'all. This is manipulation by the power that be over decades.
It seems like it's our own doing.
Right.
It comes off like this is our idea.
Yes.
It ain't our idea.
But it's not. I mean, and you could. It's crazy because you can watch a million movies. It all goes down the same way.
Yep.
It's a different scenario.
Yep.
You can watch the gangster movies, to the love movies, to the horror movies, to the thriller movies. They all go down the same way. It's always the same thing.
Always.
It never changes. So either we need to start making better videography or telling different stories, but it's always the same scenario. It just be different players, different actors, different chess. It's still chess, just different chessboards. And checkmate is always into the game.
I can't remember what it was, but the other day I made a comment on my brother's page. I told him it's the chess or checkers, it's dominoes.
Whoa!
Because all the pieces are falling.
Whoa!
You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what we were talking about, but I'm like, it's dominoes.
It's a domino.
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what I was referring to. Like, it's not chess or checkers, it's dominoes. Everybody falling.
When all
That's a good
people fall, they all
That's a good
fall.
Right.
Just rotate.
Like,
That's a good one.
that's just how we go.
Me and the homie, I don't know if y'all know the homie. The homie been on he ain't been up here, but he's called in before. I thought he was gonna tune in tonight. But the homie, Super 60, that's all I'm gonna call him, Super 60. Super 60 and I were having a conversation about the be your own people. And I don't want to put his situation out there, but like I was telling you the other day, he realized this is the first time he really been in love. And a lot of the things that stood in the way have always been his own individuals around him. the whole reason that my man spent time away because somebody that was in his circle told on him.
Damn. See?
You know what I'm saying? Man was talking about, like I had said Wednesday, that Nipsey blew up because of street cred, not just music wise.
Mhm.
And he was like, well, him and Nipsey were like parallel as far as street cred. And I'm like, but people know you from here to there because of who you are in these streets. They don't know you because you did a podcast and you're just so popping.
Right.
He's like, yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Right.
And I'm like, so like if you jumped into a venture music, because he did music before,
Mhm.
I'm like, if you jump into a venture music or podcast, people will support you because of who they already know you to
Right.
be. And he
Right.
was like, yeah. And I was like, and so he was arguing with me a little bit. He had a different opinion. He said Nipsey really didn't blow up until he passed. And I'm like, yeah and no.
Yeah, no. Right.
Some people knew about him.
Enough people
beforehand.
know about
Enough people knew
Enough.
about him because of who he was in these streets. So when he came through the music, it was just so authentic, so thorough. It was just likable music,
Right. Right.
opposed to not knowing him at all, and the only thing you ever heard about him was music.
Right.
It'd be like a sway, like, is he really that, or did he really do this? But when all you know him for is street stuff, music stuff, you can go. He was like, he said he was the kind of, he said Nipsey was, and he is too. He said he's the kind of person that ventured off to different hoods, different sets, and niggas have respect for him.
Right.
So
Right.
it wasn't no problem to fuck with him. And my partner, 60 Super 60, he the same way. Like I told you, he used to call me every time he was chastising an off-brand dude, and I'm like,
Right.
you need to stop calling me to prove to these people that you know me, a real one, versus them.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean, but and everybody got their own way of going about it. You know what I'm saying? Of doing shit like that. You know, but I guess he felt he had to do that
Yeah.
to keep his reputation up and keep his name out there. And,
I don't even know if about reputation no more because, like I said, he did shit for the fuck of it.
right.
Like we didn't kick it in person several times. He was like, man, I'm finna go over here and chastise this thing. And I'm like, for what though? Like we 30 plus years old, we done made it.
Right.
We the statistics that made the against the statistic. We made it past 18. Like Kanye said, joke's on you, I'm still alive. Once we'll make it to 25. We made it. We made it. It's time to do something different.
Right. Yeah. Can't do that. You can't keep doing that. Can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Smash that like button for me, y'all.
And I used to tell, I used to
1K.
I used to tell him, I used to tell him all the time, like I told you, he a welder. So he puts himself in positions to make great money and be in, great positions. It's just if you see him walking down the street, you'd be like, you'll probably pass judgment. Because he's tatted from here all the way down.
Right.
So that carries its own implication anyway.
It does. It does.
So, but other than that, he great stand-up dude. I believe you met him. You think he was a stand-up character too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
very.
but I just say that to say, it be your own people that'll dog you out, that'll trip you up on your journey to wherever you're trying to get. And sometimes it be on purpose. I guess it always be on purpose, but
We do it out of spite.
I mean, definitely out of spite, out of jealousy,
Right.
survival.
No, it's just spite.
I mean, I don't think it's out of survival
You don't
because,
think so?
It's just spite.
because survival will be, that makes it necessary.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You
And I
don't
don't
think it's ever necessary?
to tell on somebody or to
I
be
mean, to trip
jealous.
somebody up if you're trying to get what they're trying to attain.
Right,
If y'all both reaching for the same diamond,
right.
wouldn't it be survival wise?
I don't think it'll be
No.
survival.
Okay.
I think because let's say me and you both reaching for the same diamond, right?
Okay.
It's a whole lot of factors that go into it. Are we
Right.
both poor already? And we trying to reach this diamond?
Okay.
So we trying to step on each other to get the diamond? Well, how about we just work together and get this diamond, then we can split it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So survival implies something totally different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
in the context of what we talking about now, we talking about folks doing this shit to be backbiting, to be snakes, to
Okay.
be, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if it's survival, then that, once again, if it's survival and you see me reaching for this diamond that you know is mine, or you know I'm gonna reach it first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just
Trip
pew
you.
pew me or
Put
something
you
like
pew
that,
you.
right? So
Yeah.
that means you did that shit not out of survival,
Right. Out of
jealousy, out of spite,
right.
out of envy,
Out
out
of
of hate.
anger,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
that dude go and rob a dope dealer because you know he just read up last week. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, you might say, I'm doing it out of survival, but you're doing it because you know he got it. You're
Right.
doing it because you know it's there. You're doing it because you're mad that he got it and you don't. So that ain't necessarily survival. Survival would be if you go over to him hand in hand, humble yourself. Hey, bro, can you help me out? You see what I'm saying?
See,
let me work for you. Let
when
me
you say that, it makes me wonder. Like I told you my past in that area anyway.
right,
And even in songs, I put it as I needed the money
Right.
to take care of my family.
right,
So to me, that was a survival thing.
Right.
It still could have been looked at as hate or envy, but I didn't hate them. I didn't have
Right.
no anger towards it.
right.
I knew that would be okay one way or the other. I just needed it right now.
Okay, so now check out what you just said though. I knew they would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
That right there explains everything right there. I'm
Okay.
gonna do this to you because I know or I think you're gonna be okay.
Exactly.
So you jealous of that person because you know I can take this from him and he'll still be okay. Envious of that person because you know I can take this from him and he's gonna be okay.
Okay.
And yeah, you might say on one hand I need it. The reasoning behind it. That's what it
Okay.
comes down to. The
Okay.
reasoning behind it. But to classify it as survival, no.
Nah, that ain't
Because survival would be, hey bruh, walk up to him. Hey bruh, you know what I'm about. Don't you need a hit on your team? Ain't you in these streets doing X? That's survival.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Not going to just knock him off or not knock him off, but take what was his.
So anytime a one time or two time come up
Mhm.
is a hateful, jealous thing versus getting on the team and getting a permanent new income.
Yes,
Okay.
because
And I'll take that.
you don't even have to get on the team. You can be freelance.
Right?
I'm a subcontractor. You know what I do. You know I'm in
Right.
these streets, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. I know you in these streets doing X, Y, and Z. I can give you security. You see what I'm saying? And the survival part of that is humbling yourself to go do that. That's when it's survival. That's when you're desperate.
Okay.
And I understand the other side of that is saying, man, I'm just gonna go do it. But once again, why would you go do it to Joe Blow over here? Because you know Joe Blow ain't got it.
True.
So how you know John Smith over there got it? Because you've been watching his ass.
True.
Because you're jealous of him deep down inside.
Okay.
Or not jealous, I want to have what he got.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, because me and you always talk, about your past and shit
Right.
like that. You knew who had it, who.
I did.
Because why? How?
I watched you.
Exactly. Why? Just in case one day it ever came down to whatever. I need to know.
I
See what I'm saying?
It's a jealousy. You're right.
Right. So
You're right. I just never looked at it that way.
Not in it can
Not in
be
the sense,
jealousy.
yeah, not in
it
the
can
sense
be,
of I want his spot or I
Yeah,
want
it
his,
just
but
if I ever need to.
I needed extra cash.
Yeah.
I know where I can get it,
Right.
like a little safe.
Yeah. Exactly.
One like a bank because I didn't go take out a loan.
They gonna come so I can get my order real quick for me, Joe. See if it's gonna be the same. Man, I be needing my what's called key here. Where our
So-
favorite
Sit.
server at?
All right, so getting off of that, how would you like to do more suggestions? Would you like to go back to old school next week? I mean, on Wednesday.
And we love taking suggestions from the people.
Okay.
We love taking suggestions from the people, so we might do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Since
We
they
got a
seem to like
topic.
that way.
Yeah, we got a topic for 'em.
Excuse me, my bad. Pardon me, y'all. My fault. Yeah, we got a topic. So we might have to
Come
do
back
that. She didn't want to come back here. Jessica, can I have a Buccaneer Bowl carnitas and quesadilla?
It's Siberian.
Yeah.
Let me.
Okay. We can do that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely do that. We just switched it up because we wanted to switch it up. I mean, we have been doing that style 2.5 years straight.
Not seeing
Yeah.
the progress that we've seen
Right, since we switched it up and
and had more interaction with real
Right.
people walking by.
right. So yeah, we can do that though.
But if we do it, you got to tell everybody you know about the podcast.
I don't have to today.
No.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
You think we should mix the format? Okay.
Buccaneer Bowl carnita.
That's it.
Not gonna tell the other stuff?
What?
Vegetarian or?
I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope anyway. I
I
hope
don't
she
think they
know.
gonna, you should have told her.
Yeah, I might have to. With the fajita veggies
You
and,
should have warned
and the
her.
rice and beans.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll get it right.
No.
You're right. 'Cause
But Annie said yes, she think we should mix up the formula too. Hey, we with that. We gonna definitely take heed to what y'all asking,
absolutely.
and we gonna come through and prove.
Yeah. We appreciate that.
Like
we
I
appreciate
said,
the
all we ask
you know.
is that y'all tell everybody you know
Right.
about
Absolutely.
the best podcast in the stadium. Well, on the web, the best podcast on the web that y'all in y'all's opinion, because y'all been rocking with us a long time, so y'all must feel like we are good at what we do.
Absolutely.
Tell other people so they can enjoy the goodness too.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, I'm your host, Sid, your boy.
And I'm your boy DYS JUS, Functional's
Who
World.
I am then. I'm just big up.
There you go.
Big on.
With that being said, we out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.
Oh. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all thought from your boy